Karate Kid Legends is directed by Jonathan Entwistle, stars Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio. They are now training a new kung fu prodigy played by Ben Wang, or at least some of the film is about that. Legends was released last night in Panama, so I had this opportunity to give you this early review. I went with my mom to watch the film because my mom is a fan of the Ralph Macchio film. She actually went to the theaters to watch it when she was a kid. I had the opportunity to watch the Jaden Smith film when I was a kid, when I was 10 years old. So it was like these two generations come together to watch a film that reunites both generations of the Karate Kid movies with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. And so this film brings a lot of things that are very similar to the first Karate Kid movies, but also it brings some new things, some things that might surprise you. For instance, Lee Fong, our protagonist, knows already karate. That's something that is already different from the first films of the previous franchises. The other thing is that there's this storyline with the dad of the girl he's crushing on that was very different. I won't spoil you, I won't tell you anything about it. I want you to be surprised by it, and I really like that storyline. But I was also afraid about that storyline because it was very good, but also I was like, where is this going? And I was afraid that this movie is gonna become a mess. And some of my fears came true. Ironically, once Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan start training young Lee Fong, from that moment on, I wasn't as invested in the film as I was in the first act. That was very, very disappointing. The first act, I was genuinely invested. Even though I watch a lot of things that some people might call cliche, I care for these characters because all the characters in this movie are very human, except for the villains. The villains are just villains in this movie, unfortunately. There's nothing deep about them. It's the same thing that we have seen before, without any change, without any depth. Lee Fong, Ben Wang is really good in the movie. Ralph Macchio, Jackie Chan, the girl he's crushing on, the actress is really good. All of the people are acting really well in this film. It's just that when Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio's characters come into the story to train him, is when the movie becomes a little bit superficial. Because Lee Fong is going through some shit from his past, something that has to do with his brother, some trauma, obviously stopping him from becoming a better fighter. That's a cliche. We have seen that before. But these two characters should be giving him moral training, not just like fighting skills and all that stuff. It's fun, it's entertaining, but I struggle to find a moment, to remember a moment where Jackie Chan or Ralph Macchio came to Lee Fong and told him something that actually like helped him out to like just move forward with the trauma that he has in the past. And there's like one line that Jackie Chan repeats to him that is like, you can't control when life puts you down, you only can control it when you get back up. That's the only line that I could remember that had to do with Jackie Chan or Ralph Macchio actually teaching him some moral lessons. It's cool to see these two characters come together. It's a delight to see these actors interacting with one another. But the way Mr. Han connects with Daniel also felt abrupt. He just comes to his house and he says, oh, you wanna help me train this kid? And 5 minutes later, they're training this kid. So yeah, by the way, Ralph Macchio, apparently 60 years old? How in the hell does he do that? I need like his diet, like what does he eat? I will not follow that diet, but I'm curious. So how were the fight scenes? Their first act features a lot of fight scenes with close-ups, with a ton of close-ups. And unfortunately, every time a character is about to kick or punch somebody, when the fist is about this close to the face of another character, it cuts to another angle. It's that kind of movie, you know? It's like you are having this shot and then there's the other angle features this punch. And it's not that they're trying to like hide bad stunt work, because Ben Wang, you can tell that he's doing a lot of his stunts. It's just to create more intensity, and it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Also, they feature a lot of cuts and a lot of animation, like featuring numbers and stuff. Like when they're in a tournament, in this montage that we see the character Lee like fighting a lot of people, every time he makes a punch or a kick, there's a +1 with a sound, like if it was a video game. Unfortunately, the film features a lot of editing like that, very pop and very flashy, which is very different from what the teaser promised me. If you watch the teaser, it's like this calm music that is very tense. The movie is not like that at all. It was kind of distracting to me. But if you're a fan of that type of style, maybe you're gonna enjoy it. But it became a point. It came up to a point I was like, I cannot stand it anymore. That being said, the last fight scene is really cool. It's really cool. There's like one shot where you can tell that the villain is wearing a CGI mask. Oof, I don't know if you're gonna tell that when you watch that fight, but I noticed that and I was like, oof, that looks rough. But mostly that fight scene was really well. By the way, it's featured on top of a building with a sunset as a background, and if they didn't use a green screen, a blue screen for that scene, I have to commend that because it's very difficult to shot a fight scene like that. We had a lot of extras during a sunset. And if they really didn't use, if they use green screen or blue screen, it's one of the best blue screen or green screens I've ever seen in my life. But if they didn't, oh, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. The last scene, I think a lot of fans will be happy watching that scene, but I was like, oof, this feels completely unnecessary. It just ruined the mood that I was having in this film. That even though I didn't love it, I felt I was watching a standalone movie that also has a backstory that you don't need to watch to appreciate this one, which is something that I liked about it. Most of it, like at least the first act. But last scene kind of broke that. So I wasn't happy with that. I think if you're a Karate Kid fan, you should watch this movie. You probably will watch this movie. If you're a fan of film and can watch a film that celebrates a big franchise, you can wait for it to be on streaming. It's that kind of movie, unfortunately. I really didn't want it, but it's fine. It's good. It's just that it's kind of messy, and I think that it betrayed itself a lot towards the second and third act. But it's a good movie. Go enjoy it. I'm gonna give Karate Kid Legends a 7 out of 10. By the way, I love karate. Karate is actually karate and kung fu. It's a beautiful art form, but I have never like fought karate or kung fu. I've always wanted. But I've been boxing with my Panamanian friends, so I'll leave you a video so you enjoy my skills with boxing. But before that, thank you for watching like always, and take care of your time. Uno, dos.